Hi, welcome. Hope you all are having a great day. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into my haul. I have tons of items to share with you. These home decor items are mainly from my combined Home Goods TJ Maxx stores, as well as Marshall's, Ross, and a couple of things that I picked up at the store called At Home. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off with my favorite find, and that is my metallic gold serving utensils from TJ Maxx Home Goods. So I found a collection of accessories for the kitchen, and I can't for the life of me pronounce this. I don't know if that's Medici or Medici, but that is the brand of this collection. So for $3.99, I picked up a gold turner. And versus being glossy and bright gold, this is more like a brushed finish. I grabbed the pasta server. How beautiful is that? And I also found the ladle. And I grabbed the slotted spoon as well. Now I recently, if you saw a previous haul, I had found a hammered gold container that I was going to use in my kitchen to store some of these types of accessories. So I think these would be perfect to store in there along with some of the stainless steel items that I recently picked up from both Target as well as the Dollar Tree. I normally get these types of items at the Dollar Tree, but I have never seen gold before. So I thought $3.99 wasn't bad, as it still beats some Target prices. So this is what I was able to find in my store. So now I'm curious as to whether or not there's more to this set that just wasn't in my particular store. So I'm certainly going to keep an eye out for that. And if you are as obsessed with gold as I am and are looking for ways to incorporate it into your kitchen, this would be a pretty fun way to do that. So I grabbed those. I recently found these salt and pepper shakers with the white and gold stripes. It's from the brand Strawberry Street. I grabbed this for $3.99 from Ross. I was hoping that I would find some maybe a little bit smaller, but it's so hard to find gold, so I went ahead and snagged these up. I thought these would be fun for both indoor and outdoor use. In the kitchen area, I also found, I think this was a repeat buy for me at Marshall's. I'm obsessed with these kitchen brushes. It's all neutral, so I like to put my Till dish detergent in there to give it a pop of color. So every time I see these, I snag them. So that is a repeat buy for me. While I was at Ross, I found these wooden spoons from the Sharper Image. Now, I recently picked up some of these plain wooden spoons from the Dollar Tree. Obviously for $1, which is not a bad deal at all, because if these get really bad, I'm gonna toss it. So I go through these like nobody's business. So I had just hauled a couple of these from the Dollar Tree, but when I saw these, this is a 6-pack for $4. I thought that was also a great deal. But I don't know if you can see there, but they are different shaped wooden spatulas. Some have the square tip, some have the round tip. But they have a teal painted handle. I thought those were so cute. My kitchen is mostly gray-white with a splash of metallics, but I sometimes put a hint of mint or a hint of teal. So I thought this would be a really fun way to kind of brighten it up a little bit for summer. So I grabbed this set, which I thought was a much better deal. It's Sharper Image, which is a great brand, and I thought that it was a much better deal than the dollar ones. So I grabbed those, and I also grabbed this set of towels that I found at Ross. Now, normally I get my towels from Marshall's, I believe. And I found these for $3.99, and it is a set of 2 in a, I guess it's like a bluish teal color, but it's the dark color. It's not a bright teal, it's more like a dark muted grayish teal. So I grabbed these simple dish towels to keep near the sink. And I was recently at Ross. For me, Ross is a little touch and go. Sometimes I walk out of there with absolutely nothing, and sometimes I walk out of there with a cart full. So I found this fruit bowl in metallic gold, which has a fun loop design all the way around. It is a fruit bowl, but it's small enough and deep enough that you can use it for a variety of purposes. And I probably will use this as a fruit bowl. So for $5.99, I thought that was great, because normally when I see these types of things that I like at Home Goods, they're easily going to be twice that amount. I found this sign, "Love You to the Moon and Back," and I have since seen it in a couple of other stores. But in my store, it was on clearance for $6. Now, it was marked as is, and I don't know if you can see, but it has tons of scratches and marks in both the front and back. And as a result, I was able to get an additional discount. I plan on painting anyway, likely a silver, to hang this in the guest room for when my mother comes over to visit. So for a couple of dollars, it's something that I can paint, make it make it more of my own. I thought it was a great deal. Grab that as well. I had been seeing quite a few people, and I think even Juani's house had hauled these skewers from Target. And as soon as I saw them, I was like, I have not seen them in my store, but I have to have them. I was recently in California, and sure enough, I found these at a Target with the glitter handles in silver, so I snagged 8 of them. For $1, you can't go wrong. This is a fun way to kind of spice up an evening outdoors in the summer, you know, roasting marshmallows or who knows what. So I grabbed a few of those. Let's see what else. I had been eyeing in my stores these water bottles, or at least a version of these. Basically, I guess they're tumblers, but they come with the twist off. They're metallic tumblers that are shaped like a bottle, but they have the twist off cap, and obviously it's the stainless steel, and I believe it's insulated, so it'll keep your drink cold. I had been seeing these with the in different colors, but they had the initials. They had like I believe a dark black or gray initial at the front. My initials are always difficult to find, so I was a little disappointed. And then the last store that I went to, I found these that had no initials whatsoever, and they had them in the pink metallic. I guess it was supposed to be a rose gold, but it was more like a pink metallic, as well as a silver, and I grabbed 2 in the gold for $5.99. And I've seen them go for a lot more than this, and I've seen a variety of sizes, but these are the 17 ounce for $5.99, so I went ahead and grabbed 2 of them. When I found those, I also found this thing. It is a container that is the same material. This one is a 30-ounce container with a stainless steel top. The top, there's the flap so that you won't, lose the top, which I typically do. And I thought that this would be great for summer because I like to brew flavored teas. And then add stevia and basically drink that throughout the day in the summer to kind of minimize the amount of caffeine or sodas that I'm having, as well as to increase the amount of water. I live in the desert. I can't get enough water. It's super hot in Arizona. So I thought this would be a great way to carry around some freshly brewed peach iced tea with me, whether I'm in the car running errands on the weekend or to take with me to the office. And my favorite part, also Marshall's, $9.99. Also found this little pouch here, which I believe I found in the stationery section, so you can easily use this for pens and pencils, or even planner supplies, or probably how I'll use it, which is for cosmetics. It is a marble colored plastic in the front and back, and it has a gold foil that says Essentials in the front. It was $4.99 at Marshall's, and it has the cutest little tassel zipper here, and inside just has a white fabric. But how cute is this little tassel? So I also grabbed this notebook that says remember. Basically, I'm a list maker, so I have another list notepad with the magnet in the back. $2.99, and I don't know if you can see that, but they're different color of grays and blues with that gold marble. I thought that was super beautiful. So $2.99, I snagged up, yes, another notepad, as well as another notebook. This one is a marble notebook, front and back cover, Marshall's $3.99, and it also has the gold foil that says goals, as well as the gold spiral there on the side. When you open it up, it does have pink pages, but I grabbed that as well. Another one of my favorite finds at Home Goods was this board. So from the Strawberry Street, it was at Home Goods for $12.99. It's called the Perfect Pair Wine and Cheese. And basically, it's shaped like a cutting board, but I would certainly not use this to cut. It's more like a serving dish where you can house, you know, cheese, crackers, and different meats to be able to have wine and cheese. I thought this was super cute. I thought it was a really great price point. I'm a little scared because some of them were cracked or chipped. So this might be hollow in the inside, so I know I need to be extra careful with that. But they did have these in gold and silver with both this particular design as well as the painted straight across. Like it's a perfect rectangle across. So they had a few variations of this, all at the same price point. And if you are already subscribed to my channel, then you know that during the holidays last year, I picked up quite a few drinking glasses, as well as serving dishes that were part of the, I think it was the Nicole Miller or Cynthia Rowley collection that was all white, that had a hint or outline of either gold, silver, or rose gold. So I thought that this would be great to use along with some of those items. Okay, so at Marshall's, I also found these. Now, these little planters are pretty much everywhere right now, and I had previously hauled a few from the Dollar Tree, such as these ones. I grabbed these from the Dollar Tree, and I decided to spruce this one up a little bit, so I added some copper contact paper. So I got these, like I said, at the Dollar Tree. But when I found this with the silver bottom, or the silver planter, I had to grab it. I thought that it was cute greenery on top. It's got some brown rocks in the inside. But I thought this is so beautiful. It almost looks like a glitter, but it's textured like snake skin. And for $4.99 at Marshall's, I grabbed that. I couldn't decide between this one and this one here because I thought this one, even though I like the base on this one, I thought that this one was more unique because of the multiple branches, which is more of like a, I guess, desert scape. So I grabbed this one for $5.99 also at Marshall's because in typical fashion, I couldn't decide between one or the other, so I grabbed both. At Ross, I found this jewelry organizer to hold rings, and it is in like a linen, not really a burlap, but more like a linen burlap textured material that has a little shimmer to it, and this would go perfectly in my closet, and it matches not only my storage organization in my closet, but it also matches some of the jewelry storage I currently have. So I grabbed that for $9.99. I was tempted to grab more, but for that price point, I only grabbed one. And then this one is also a repurchase. This is a 4-tiered storage containers. You can use these stacked on top of each other, or you can separate them because they are 4 separate compartments with their own gold lids. I grabbed the 4-piece set for $9.99 at Home Goods. Like I said, this was a repeat purchase. I grabbed this, and I currently I grabbed one last year, and I currently use it for bathroom organization, but I grabbed another one because I plan on using them to organize my craft room. So, and now I have 2 of those. These are actually, the 2 on top are kind of similar to the ones that they currently have, the storage acrylic containers at the Dollar Tree. but I could not resist the gold lids. So I was willing to pay a little bit more because if it's $9.99, you divide it by 4, you're paying $2.50, where at the Dollar Tree, you can get them for $1. So I guess it's just a matter of preference. So I think I'm going to go ahead and stop there. I'm going to separate this out since I have a lot more stuff to show you. So be sure to subscribe and be sure to watch part 2 as well as part 3. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great one.